campers, Jeffrey with CH Waltz Outdoor and RV in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. And today we're going to take some time to go over the 2026 Intech Sol Dusk. And there's a few new features this year for the 26 lineup. So as you can see from the front end, you still have this big windshield made of automotive glass, so very resilient. There is a cover that comes standard with it. Now standard feature this year is every Intech Sol will be made with the Rover Package. So you're going to see the Rover Package being standard. It'll have on this rack, it's going to come now standard with dual LP tanks, standard power tongue jack. We were ordering a lot of these pretty much this way anyway, so I think Intech just went into that. Your options now are going to be whether you want the two-piece outdoor kitchen and whether you want an off-grid package or not. On this particular one, we opted for the two-piece kitchen. Another cool feature to point out this year are the frameless windows. And as you look down the side of the camper, you can see how nice and sleek and aesthetically pleasing they are. And this is something that I think there's been a lot of customers requesting over the years. So one of the biggest concerns of the frameless window by a lot of people are, how much ventilation am I going to get as comparison to the old window I slide? Well, now you can see how far these open, and you have a hand's worth of distance, so you're going to get a lot of airflow. I don't really feel like this is going to restrict anything for you. And I think just a better look altogether. Now, the one thing we got to keep in mind is now these are in the way of this. So as you're using this, you do have to keep that in mind when you want to open your doors, that these windows will be closed here. This is the same as last year, so we'll have a nice big storage area on this side of the Dusk, followed by this two-piece kitchen. This cooler is by Bougie, so that's a new cooler this year, but it's going to have the same feature as the one before. So as we're looking at the rear of the Dusk, a lot of the same things, but what I would point out is they did put a new decal on the back, and I think it looks really sharp. You're still going to have the wireless backup camera mount prep, all LED lighting. You're going to have this hitch post here rated at 175 pounds. As we look down the side of the camper, I wanted to also ventilate these so you could see how much airflow you're really getting from these windows. So in all told, you're going to have 4 windows, 2 on each side of this camper that can be pushed out for ventilation, but there's a lot of room right there. Let's go inside and check out some of the new great features. So talking about some new items here on the interior, now we have a 3-burner cooktop instead of that 2-burner that it always had come with, so a lot more space here. And yet you still have countertop space because of this glass top. They have gone to solid surface countertops now, so like a Corian type material. And these sink covers are new. Same sink, just nicer sink cover. And I think at the end of the day, I like them a lot better just because I feel like you have more countertop space. And as we look into the sleeping area, although nothing's really changed back here, the one thing that would have changed would be now this area is the same hard surface countertops like is there, and it's just a nice feel, a nice finish to it. But everything else in this area is going to work the same. These are your twin beds, but it will also convert with some pieces down here that'll come together to make it a king size bed. And as I'm sure you've seen in other videos we've done, these do flip over so that you're sleeping on a cooler surface versus the warmer type vinyl area. Let's go around and check out the dinette. We're working our way back towards the front of the camper and towards the dinette area. Did want to point out the wet bath. Nothing has changed there, but it's still nice to see it. And wow, with those lights on there, it certainly does illuminate things very nicely. And as I'm sitting down at the dinette area, this table has been redone. It's a nice finish, kind of that farmhouse look with the styling that it has. Everything's still nice and cushy here. You take notice you have your lights that you can dim to different positions or totally turn off. We still have all this accent lighting, and of course this big windshield that just really does such a great job with this product and enhancing what kind of view you can have. It's so nice. And that does have a separate roller shade for privacy as well. Talking about new features that I didn't go over, this Intech also will have interior Azdel walls as well as it already had the exterior Azdel walls. So exterior and interior Azdel walls, and that's a really nice feature to have on this product as well. Just to go over a couple of things as far as statistics and what it has features. You're going to have the 4.5 cubic foot refrigerator. Dry weight on this camper is going to come in right around 3,800 pounds as its option. You have a gross weight on this camper of 4,800 pounds. Your freshwater tank is 28 gallons. And your black water and gray water tank on this particular unit are combined. They're going to be a 32 gallon. That's the combination. So it's all in the black tank. You're at about 21 foot total length on this camper. And this camper really, because of the weight, mid-size SUV, no problem, mid-size truck. Anything like that over the years we've sold to, and it's very capable of pulling something like this. So a lot of really great features on the 2026. I think that these frameless windows really stick out in my mind as being a great new upgrade. And I like that 3-burner cooktop plus the solid surface countertop. So those are all really great things done by Intech this year, and you're going to see that across the board on all of their lineup. So, you know, again, Jeff with CH Waltz Outdoor and RV in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, and looking forward to seeing you soon, campers.